Hello friends, welcome to another product demo from Silicon Craftsman. Today I am extremely excited because the product that we're going to be showcasing is one of our own making. So today it is slightly less about crypto, but 100% about product and user experience. So we're going to be showcasing the website that we created for the Marketing DAO. This is very loosely what it looks like. It's very cute, very professional. So a really quick overview. First, we're going to be diving into what the Marketing DAO is and what its role within the NEAR ecosystem. I also conveniently happen to sit on the Marketing DAO Council, so I guess I get to see things from both sides. Then we're going to look into the current tech stack that the Marketing DAO relies on or used to rely on, namely the NEAR governance forum. And then we're going to dive deep into no-code tools. So I'm going to provide a really quick overview of what no-code tools are, and specifically the no-code tool used to build this website. That's the kicker. The whole thing to build took, I'd say, a few hours, and it can very easily be managed and updated from an Airtable database. So I'll be showing you how it was actually built and how the backend looks like. Let's jump right in. So the Marketing DAO is part of a series of DAO verticals within the NEAR ecosystem. So there is the NEAR Treasury, which has a ton of funds to support ecosystem growth and community growth. The Marketing DAO sits within one of the Treasury verticals. So basically it is there to fund any community initiatives that may help the ecosystem grow. So for instance, there's a lot of passion projects. If you have a podcast, if you create excellent content, if you want to host events, those are the sort of things that the Marketing DAO often deals with. But you don't have to take my word for it. Now you can go to the Marketing DAO website and look at all the list of proposals that I've listed. I'll give you a really quick overview of what the website looks like now. So we've got a sort of like neatly presented, clean colors. This image, I believe, should be replaced by an image of myself, but I'm not going to impose myself on the community. At the very top, we've got the About Us section, where you can read a little bit more about the Marketing DAO. This is taken straight from the existing governance forum post. And then we also have the How to Submit a Proposal, which is also taken from the governance post, from the governance forum. So you'll be wondering, what is this governance forum thing? So at the moment, most of the governance decisions are going through the NEAR governance forum. This is gov.near.org. And what you notice is that the community has been growing quite fast. So the forum is getting a little bit, it's getting a little bit harder to keep it track on. So usually the way that you would keep a track on the Marketing DAO is by following the Marketing DAO label, which would show you all the proposals. We try to do a bit more filtering by including proposal or approved in brackets. And you can also filter by activity. So here we have the most recent ones. Now, as you can probably tell, this has some shortcomings. The other challenge is that the posts on information about how to engage with the Marketing DAO are also somewhere within this forum. The challenge that we're trying to solve is the Marketing DAO has been going now for a few months, and we have enough proposals to justify creating a tool that makes it easier to navigate. And we thought that having our own asset in the form of a website and maybe soon a portal would be ideal. Obviously, the challenge is these things may take time to develop. They can be very expensive. It can be surprisingly hard to get technical talent. So enter no-code tools. A really quick introduction to no-code tools. Basically, no-code tools allow you to create simple web applications or websites. And as the name suggests, it doesn't require you to have any technical knowledge. There's no code. Basically, they have created all the different templates, and you can automate and connect things on a simple visual interface on the screen. If you're interested to learn more, I have actually created a database that I'm constantly updating with no-code resources. The website for this is nocodekoala.pori.app. I'll add it on the comments below. So without further ado, let's dive right into the Marketing DAO website. So as you can tell, it is pretty, it is neatly organized. I'll give you a really quick overview of the functionality that we have so far. So the search bar allows you to search by the name, or I guess the title of the proposal, or the proposer. And we also have a filtering function. At the moment, you can filter by the status of the application. We have approved, rejected, pending review, and under review. You can basically create any filtering function that you want. We're looking at adding filtering by month, or even filtering between a proposal and a progress report, because we do require teams to submit a report. We also have the basic information that we saw earlier up here on how to get information. We will be updating these as there are some changes to funding coming through the pipelines. And then finally, we've got a very convenient link to the NEAR DAO, which is the actual platform where users request the money. So this is what it looks like. We are about to top up the funds for December, but normally we're doing about 100,000, give or take, in funding per month. And this is what the requests look like. On the back end, it is as simple as a beautiful Airtable. So on this Airtable, we are able to keep track of all the applications, the status, date submitted, we vote as council. This is a work in the making, but this is what it looks like. Now, the magic is that we're using a platform called Pori. What Pori does is it has templates for all the front end functionality that you see, all the sections, all the layouts, and it simply pulls information from your Airtable, and all you have to do is map the fields. Pori is one of many applications that do this. I like Pori because I've used it in the past. The team is actually based in my same city, in Melbourne, in Australia. We went to the same university, so I've been following their journey, and I'm actually really excited by how much the application has grown. So I'll show you how it looks once you log in. I'll go to the Marketing DAO website. So this is what the builder looks like. As you can see, it looks very much like the published website. It'd be concerning if it didn't. And let's just click on add section so you get an idea of the kind of things that we can add. So these are all the templates that you can select from and just customize the data. So this would be like a header or an introductory section with basic text and images. We've got the sort of features. Oh, I just added that. Yeah, so you can see how this is a template, and if you click on customize, it will allow you to basically change everything on screen. No need to code, and it looks beautiful out of the box. So I'll just delete that because I don't want to mess up with the current website. Now, the most interesting part is the data management. So if we go to the Airtable listing section, you can see that Pori gives you a few options on how to display data, and this is the information that is all coming from Airtable. So you can have labels, squares, more visual. So this gives you a lot of flexibility. So I'll really quickly go into specific proposal. When you click on the proposal, you get the details for the proposal. Now, I want to show you specifically how we mapped the fields from the Airtable to this website. So if we go to edit listing, we will see all the elements of the cards, and you'll see that for each element in the card, title, subtitle, there is a drop down. So all we have to do is select the field from the Airtable that we have already linked. So these fields, proposal name, proposal text, amount requested in USD, amount requested in NEAR, you'll see that these are the exact same fields as our Airtable up here. So if you were to start this from scratch, the very first thing that you do would be set up your database. What is all the information that you want to gather? And once you have all the fields at the top, you literally just have to map it to the fields here. So for the title, we want the proposal name. For the subtitle, we have chosen the proposer or the organization. And for the call to action button, we've got a link to the governance forum post, the original post, which would be over here. So it is extremely powerful. Now, there is one extra step that we did, because all the information is being posted on the governance forum directly, and everything that we put on the Airtable is going to be reflected on the front end. we actually started playing around with different views on Airtable just to give the council members more flexibility and ease of use. So you'll see that we've got a view which is a front end website. We do not touch this one because anything that we change here is going to be reflected on the front end. We've got the back end council management. So basically it's the same information in both. It's just that we can filter by rows. So for instance, say that we are very quickly reviewing applications ahead of our weekly meeting, and we want to filter out all the applications by, we only want to see, where are we? We only want to see applications where the status is under review. So you can see that it only shows us 2 applications. This hasn't been updated, but bear with me. It only shows us 2 applications. The front end view hasn't changed at all, so the website looks the same, but we can work on these 2 applications specifically on this view. If we didn't separate the 2, the website would only display 2 views. The most important one, the one that I like the most, is we're able to even abstract one more layer of complexity by creating an extra view, which is an actual form. So this form is really simple. Once again, it has the exact same fields as the actual spreadsheet. It just makes it really simple for the council members or even for people that is assisting us with data entry to take all the information directly from the governance form into the database. So proposal name would be Kudo DAO November social media. Proposer would be, Kudo DAO. And then we copy the text of the proposal, which would be all of this. And that way we can enter information really easily and really quickly into the Airtable. So the final result should be the Marketing DAO website, so that anyone and everyone can search proposals, past, present, future, for inspiration, transparency, and accountability. We're really not limited in any way, so we could add extra sections here for blog posts, for guides, for tutorials. And what I'm most excited about, and I should have mentioned this at the beginning, is that this is the beginning of something that we really want to push around really rapid iteration and experimentation. As you can tell, this is an asset that I believe can add a lot of value to the NEAR ecosystem, but that it doesn't use blockchain technology at all. It just improves the user experience. It enables us to make it a lot easier for people to understand how to engage with a marketing DAO. And hopefully it is an enabler towards getting more applications for funding and high quality applications for funding as well. So this is a service or a functionality that we both want to inspire many other people to use, but also if you're interested, if you'd like a hand, reach out. That's what the Silicon Craftsman Guild is for. We would be really happy to help you getting started. If you need help with your database, with assessing which tool will be best for you, or maybe even, depending on the circumstances, building something custom for you. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let us know what you think in the comments, because this is something brand new. This is the first time that we do no code. It won't be the last one. We've got a couple more cheeky things in the pipeline. And yeah, thanks so much for your support.